All right, so I'm just walking around with my son now. He's in the stroller right here. Let me actually show you him right here. Sleeping in the stroller. I've got the action stroller with the big wheels on it. I'm not allowed to run yet because somehow I injured my heel. But back in October, I got an x-ray. X-ray's all negative, no fractures, no dislocations, no hairline fractures. But somehow it's still injured, so I can bike, I can swim, and I can walk. So I'm walking today. It's an activity I like to do with my son. And yeah, we're walking around historical Eva Beach. Check out this really cool wall right there. That wall right there. Historical Eva Beach wall. This place used to be, I want to say, a sugar mill. Some kind of plantation mill. And yeah, it's really nice. There's a guy cycling right behind me. Don't know who that is. Yeah, so just wanted to update you guys, my followers on YouTube, what I've been up to. So I threw down the challenge today on my Facebook event invite for all my cycling buddies, or anyone who wants to just jump in along the ride. But I'm taking another crack at the big one. My second ever attempt at 200 miles, double century on the bicycle. This time I planned out my route way better. Planned it out for North Shore Marketplace over to Chinaman's Hat in Kualoa. So that is 30 miles one way. So round trip's gonna be 60 miles. So 6, 12, 18, 24. So basically like 3.5 times of that route. Let me pause it. Yeah, so 3.5 times of that route, which would give me the 200 miles. And it's relatively flat. It's on the northern part of the island. I'll be posting or attaching a photo of it to this video. And so 2 years ago I attempted it with a buddy of mine, Sebastian, and he rode 60 miles of the beginning of it with me. Then he had to go home, or he had to go to work or something. So then I rode the remainder of the 176 miles solo. So after the first 100 miles of a double century, that's when you really start to fade in the mind. Your mind plays tricks on you. Your mind plays tricks on you. You start to phase out a bit in your mind because you've been doing one thing for so long. It's basically almost like a 24-hour time trial. So it's an adventure. I've never completed it before, 200 miles. It's a personal goal of mine that I've had for years, at least 3 years in the making. And my best attempt so far 2 years ago was 176 miles, but I started from home and then I rode over Kunia Road, which is a big hill climb going over towards the North Shore, which is flat again. So I rode over the middle of the island, which is a hill, mountain, and then rode a lot of miles on the North Shore, and then I rode back over the mountain back home to Eva on the south side. So then I just had too much climbing in that 200-mile attempt, so it just zapped all the energy from my legs to do distance. So if you're attempting a double century, plan your route wisely. Ask as many people as you can on advice on what you should do, what you should bring. The first time I did it 2 years ago, I drank about 12 bottles, 12 bidons of water, and I still lost 6 pounds of fluid at the end of the day, as I weighed in before my ride at 4 a.m. and I weighed in when I got back home just after sunset, and that was over 12 hours on the bike, and I had dropped about 6 pounds in fluid loss, body weight, and I was eating like crazy, I was hydrating like crazy, and I still lost that amount of fluid. And it was in the summer, so I had the most daylight, but it was also very hot. So now that it's spring, my aim is April, 200-mile King Kong double century, taking a crack at Godzilla. Yeah. Yes, I know it's crazy. Yes, I know it's difficult. I have to prepare accordingly. Start doing some more core work, as I know the back and abs are gonna be screaming by the time I get to the 150-mile mark, especially being in that position for so long. And yeah, just gonna see who can ride with me, who can jump in on that ride. Going for it, living the dream. 200 miles. If you've done any attempt for 200 miles, please comment down below. If you've done 200 miles in the past in one ride, please comment down below. Would love to hear from you. Yeah, I enjoy these adventure endurance distance rides, ultra distance. My endurance has always been better than my short-term events, so that's kind of the game that I play with my system. Something I enjoy, and it's something adventurous, and it's something I don't know if I can complete. That's always the adventure part of it. Might have to call the wife for rescue at some point if I lose energy, but fingers crossed, hopefully it doesn't come to that. And yeah, it's Aloha Friday, baby. Don't work till Monday. Bye bye.